I don't think I'd get in something that sounded like that on startup. Yeah, we're gonna go try to fly this. I've already tried to do a trip in a regular plane, and I was gonna fly to Milwaukee, but the game just started to really be terrible with photogrammetry, so I gave up on that. Did this thing not start? Started? Do flying? Do I have controls? Alright, I have controls. Very choppy, terrible controls. Jeez. What the hell's going on? Let me try to solve this. Okay. Try to start this again. Here we go. Gonna start now. I don't know how to fly helicopters, so this is gonna be a disaster. Are the engines on now? I don't seem to be getting any throttle. No, that's not what. Here we go. Is that what I want? Okay. Looks like we're doing things. So, I wanted to go check out Slinger, and I didn't know where Slinger actually was, so saw it was next to Milwaukee, so I went and flew to Slinger, flew to Milwaukee so I could land somewhere, and, well, the game just started sucking when I got to photogrammetry areas, so, we're gonna try to fly to Slinger and land at Slinger, because it actually doesn't look too terrible, at least from the sky. I'm sure it'll look pretty bad once we get there, if we get there, because, again, I don't know how to fly helicopters. So, this is going to be terrible. We are probably going to have some issues, and the landing might be more of, well, we'll land, but it might be multiple landings and skidding and should have blown up. But we'll give it a shot. So, let's first try to go up. Do a little bit of a pullback on the stick. We are going up. We're in the air. We're doing the flying thing. Here we go. Okay. We're going to the left. And I could go like this to get it to not go to the left. Alright, our direction, we need to turn. We need to turn. And head to the east. I think the town we're in right now is Henderson. Okay. There we go. Making progress. We're pointed in the right direction. Let's try to go forward. And high enough that we don't run into things when we're going forward. So I think that hill that you see just ahead of us is the ski slope off of turn 1 and 2 at Slinger. I think that's what that is. Oh, power lines. So we're going to aim for that and then figure out where we're actually at once we get there, but I think that is what the situation is. Thankfully, the game works when I'm not in photogrammetry areas. Might actually... No, the flight didn't take very long when I did it in a regular airplane, but I'm sure we are going much slower. I don't even know how to tell ground speed. Is that ground speed? 80 knots? Alright. So, we got a golf course over here. And we're going to be looking for like a interstate. Actually, Slinger might be right here. I don't know if it's past the lake or not. Maybe that hill is not the hill that we're looking for. But yeah, I had no idea that Slinger was pretty much right next to Milwaukee, so it's got a very good population to feed off of. It's on an interstate, so you can get to it fairly quick. And it's in a small town, which should have support. Depending on how many crabby people move to it. Okay, that hill has vanished. Is that the hill? We just went that far? I think this is the interstate, which means... Okay, the hill wasn't the hill that we were looking for. Possibly. I think maybe this hill? What we're looking for? Or back that way? This might take a little longer to spot than normal because, first of all, I'm trying to fly a helicopter, which I have no idea how to do. Second, I'm all messed up on where I'm actually... There we go. There's the track. Spotted it. The hill is not even one of these big hills. It's a tiny hill over here. Alright, so the racetrack is straight ahead. You should be able to see it kind of right next to where the red string is connected to in the window. This is the town of Slinger. And then the ski slope is right in front of us on that hill where the trees are missing. So we're going to do a little fly around of the track and then try to land right in the center of the figure eight and the crossover. Very, very doubtful that I'll be able to figure out how to go down without going in any other direction. That, Slinger Devils, is that what they are? Owls? Owls. Slinger Owls. There's the racetrack. So some of the stands have been turned into buildings, as AI tends to do. The banking of the track is actually fairly visible, which I was kind of surprised by. One of the stands isn't broken, but you can tell as we get closer it's going to get really ugly, and it's going to turn to grass on the track and do a bunch of weird stuff. But that is our newest oval coming to iRacing, and it is gonna feel really small in game, I assume. There's the ski slope. Oop. So let's see if I can bring this thing down without wrecking. We are dropping really quick. Okay. We're over the front stretch, I think. Bring it down. Oh man, the track looks worse and worse and worse as we get down here, and it looks so small. Oh, this is gonna be a hard hit. Here we go. Getting over to the crossover. Can we bring it down without slamming? No, but we're down. There's the track. The banking on it is ridiculous. Yeah, so this is what we get. Obviously, there's some weird things going on all around, but that is a tiny track. That is a very tiny track. It is going to be very tight. in-game. But successfully landed at Slinger. Almost hit the crossover. We did probably destroy a lot of things and bend the gearing, but there we go. Looking forward to actually getting on this in iRacing, where it's going to look way better. It doesn't look like you can even see the ski slope from down in the track, so we probably won't even notice that there's one there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that nice short video. It's been a while since we've done this, and this is where Slinger is. Thanks for watching.